Well, boys, we're back with another video. We're in the second camp that I'd like to say, just cracked in Paloman. And Cind the Kind is up. It has not been really all that long since I just took down Charka, the, I'm going to call it billion, but 900 million, the billion hit point boss. And I'm just hoping Cind the Kind does not have a billion hit points, because if he or she does, I'm in trouble, because I don't have intensity up. I've got a glyph, but that's about it. So this camp is not as hard as the last one. There are two spawns here in front of that siege engine. They are both these guys, destroyers. That's the placeholder, or Laurion destroyer. What you do is you root. Are you kidding me? Man, the aggro range on this stuff is insane. You root punt the furthest one, and then you let the closest one run to you. And the only thing you have to deal with is this guy, this roamer, that pass. I'll have to show you when I stand up. That pass back and forth behind us and will come into the fight. If you pull too close to this left side, this marshal will tag in. So what I need to do is drop this aggro, but I need effigy. Pull out Big Jobber and pull Kind right this way. And then the only thing I have to juggle is this commander. I won't have to juggle the marshal. We'll see how it all goes. I can't do anything until this aggro drops. So I hope that clears off here real soon, because I probably have about 4 minutes before that respawn shows up, and it's going to change how we do this pull. But we'll get Big Jobber out, and we'll pull Kind, and hopefully get this taken care of. So that's the guy. That's the guy we have to deal with. And to be honest with you, I think I will go ahead and deal with him right. Nope, I won't. Okay. Big Jobber comes out. Wounds comes on. Take one last look back there. We're fine. I want to pull this guy over here. Come this direction. That should be fine. So now all we need to do is keep an eye right there. And we're fine. Yeah, we should be fine. We're about to find out. Okay. Still fine. And we're not. Commander's tied up. Okay. Not a big deal. We'll just juggle the ad. And I'm already off. There we go. Wounds. I wanted to punt him further away. That's my bad. But because it's the only one out there on that path, we should be absolutely fine. There's no one else back there. I can already tell the hit points are moving a little faster than they were against Charka. So I'm going to assume we're not at a billion hit point boss. Okay, silent. Robes. $142. We're fine. I've not been super efficient on this burn. That's okay. Until we get a blink, I'm not worried about it. minute 7. Okay, there's the blink. I'm gonna start the burn. Gonna have to use a glyph. I think when I get down to ignite, I will go ahead and root punt that commander. We've got everything going. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're back in business. And from the looks of things, well, we're going to drop this thing. This looks like a tier 1 boss in a tier 2 zone. So I'm going to make this assumption for now that Charka was one of a kind, sort of like Mace in the last expansion, where I know over time they eventually reduced his hit points, but that was the first surprise that I encountered in the last expansion, where suddenly I was having to deal with a billion hit point mobs. This one clearly is not. And we will finish it off strong. Looks like we're going to actually have highest DPS that we've had so far. Yeah, there we go, boys. Really, really nice. I don't want to clear this guy out. I'll Levant. We'll go over the loot. I'm pretty sure that's for an AUG. Actually, I know it is. That's great. Thankfully, it's not one of those neon green ones that show up every time now. So that's real nice. And I believe that's a shield. And I would like to have a trade skill shield, but maybe that one will be an upgrade. We'll find out. Run back to the camp and I'll show you too. That camp was not as difficult to sort, but it still took a little bit of time. There's really only one we can work. That's the one. It's just too crowded everywhere else. And when you pull, you get 2 or 3 at a time. So we'll drop the pants, obviously. And, yep, heroes. Check. Yes, I do. And I think, yep, shield. Nice, nice, nice. Now, I don't know if it's going to be better than Blood Soaked. We'll find out. And we lose some AC, but we gain some hit points. I will probably take that trade-off. That's okay. I'll probably do that. That looks like something I'm going to want. I really don't care about AC. Wow, wasting buffs. I usually am smarter than that. Well, I'm glad that boss was not a billion hit points, because I just don't have it in me to do that over and over again. So I'm like I said, I'm going to assume maybe it was just a one-time deal, that Chakra is this expansion's mace. So we'll run back out to the camp and I'll show you what we have going on. It's, like I said, it took a little bit of time to sort out how to get a single pull, but once you do that work, you've got it sorted out. It's not hard. It's a Necromancer pull. It's fine. So this was the Chakra camp right here. Here's all those. There's that Jerk Lieutenant. There's all the champions in there. So just north of that, you run up to this large fire. I guess they're burning siege engines. And you've got, like I said, a 2 spawn of the destroyers. One there and then one where the boss just was. You've got a few over here. And I really thought I'd be able to work one of these, but they aggro. So after a few failed attempts, I found out what to do. And you guys can handle it yourself easily. You just root punt that roamer. like I said, to start the split, you root punt that into the siege tower. This placeholder comes running towards you. When I did it, most of the time it didn't aggro the marshal. It does sometimes. So, I don't know. Maybe if I'm like over here, he runs this way instead of this way. Just make sure you get a single pull, clear it out. I use robes to burn it down fast. And 9 minutes later, you've got a good camp set up. If you want to do what I did, is I killed the first one. I think I levanted out. I came back and I killed the second one, so I had the camp kind of broken a little. But it's not hard once you sort out where you can pull and who to keep, root punted away from you. Try to root punt the roamer before you can read its name. That way it's far enough away that you won't get aggro during your fight, because these things have a massive aggro. So like right now, that, and then feign death, and so that thing's far enough away where you can fight here and you're fine. So that's it, boys. That was not a hard one. I'm going to pull up GamParse and take a look. We just did 900,000 and we're back to a respectable 407. So that's, well, I take that back. That's not a tier 1. That is a tier 2 boss. So that's good. I'm fine with that. If you go up a hair, here's the fan at 400. Cars get 400. That's in Moors of Knock. So it looks like just Heroes Forge is the messed up zone. So when you finish your hunter and you've got a farm for trade skill items, you definitely want to hit Heroes Forge, as long as they don't change it. Anyway, boys, that's it for the video. Walked you through the camp, showed you the fight. I think you got everything you need to take down Cind the Kind. Yeah, that's it. So, boys, hope this video helps you guys with your camp. See you all in the next one.